There are strong signals from the moon, and the next 48 hours are very important. You may already feel a change in energy that you can't ignore. How does this affect you, though? There are changes in the sky during this phase in mid-September, but it's also shaking things up inside you, mentally and spiritually, in ways you might not even be aware of yet. It's not a coincidence that you've been feeling uneasy or maybe more sensitive than normal. There's a much bigger story going on here than just another moon phase. What you do in the next 2 days could make all the difference. Don't leave me now. What's coming up might surprise you, and you don't want to miss the most important steps to get through this tough time. Hold on tight, because things are about to get serious. A strong energetic shift could have a big effect on your feelings, choices, and spiritual journey as a whole during the mid-September 2024 moon phase. This phase is a turning point because the moon's position in the sky is at a very important point. Lunar stages have always had a big effect on how people feel and act, and this phase is no different. During this time, the energy around the moon will make both good and bad things in your life stronger, based on how you look at it. Scientists have found that the moon's gravity can even slightly change the water molecules in our bodies. This may be why lunar phases are often linked to changes in how we feel. At this time, the moon's gravity pull and its alignment with other planets like Mars and Venus may make people feel more emotional. Feeling more sensitive, reactive, or thoughtful is possible. This greater sensitivity could help you have emotional breakthroughs that reveal deeper truths about your relationships and yourself. But if it's not handled well, that same energy could also cause inner turmoil or conflict. The moon's energy may be making you feel more nervous or uneasy lately, pushing you to deal with problems you haven't dealt with yet. Researchers have found that during certain phases of the moon, people may feel more intense emotions. Depending on how well these energies are managed, this can lead to times of clarity or conflict. In a spiritual sense, the moon's influence in the middle of September may help you grow, reflect, and get in touch with your higher mission. Those who are in touch with this lunar energy can expect to have deep insights and creative moments. However, this energy could also show you where your life is out of balance, so it's important to stay centered and aware of what you're thinking and doing. Recent astronomy studies show that people who practice mindfulness during times when the moon is full say they feel more focused and have a sense of purpose. This phase of the moon is not only a time for feeling strong emotions, but it is also a time of huge promise for people who know how to use its energy. At its core, the moon phase in the middle of September is a time of increased awareness. How you handle this energy will decide whether the next few days bring you emotional breakthroughs or problems. Spiritual warnings for the moon phase in the middle of September 2024. The strong energy that comes with the mid-September 2024 moon phase is what causes the urgent spiritual warnings that go along with it. As the moon moves into a new position, it can throw off the normal flow of energy around us and inside us. The energy that is heightened is strong, but it can also be unexpected, which can be bad if you don't handle it carefully. At this time, one of the most important things to remember is to stay away from places or situations that could make your mental problems worse. During this sensitive time, getting into fights, letting stress take over, or being around negative people may make things worse. According to data, people are 20% more likely to have problems in their relationships during full moons, especially when mental stressors are already present. Another tip is to watch out for the people nearby. Some people with bad energy or bad goals may try to stop your spiritual progress during this lunar phase by revealing their hidden plans. Always be aware of the people you interact with and how their energy affects you. Spend time with people who are positive and supportive, and stay away from people who live on drama or negativity because their power will grow during this moon. During this lunar time, you might want to act without thinking or make choices based on fear or anxiety. Do not make rushed decisions. Focus on calming down instead, whether that's through meditation, practicing awareness, or just taking a moment to breathe. New psychological research suggests that people who practice grounding during times of strong feeling are 30% less likely to make choices they will later regret. If you stay centered, you can avoid problems that could hurt your mental or emotional growth. Lastly, fight the desire to give in to material things or bad habits. The energy of the moon might make you want short-term relief or something to do, but these things can get in the way of your mental growth. Instead, focus on taking care of your soul with healthy activities like yoga, writing in a book, or spending time in nature. These things will help you stay grounded and in alignment, especially now when the energy is so strong. To sum up, the moon phase in the middle of September is a chance to change. You can make it through this time stronger, wiser, and more in tune with your real self if you are aware of it and take deliberate action. The moon phase in the middle of September 2024 is very important because it aligns with the good energy that the moon brings during this important time. This phase shapes the energies that affect your physical and spiritual life. At this point in time, the moon's gravitational pull interacts with other celestial bodies, forming a strong energetic field that impacts all areas of life, from mental health to physical health. When the moon is in line with planets like Mars and Venus, for example, it can either make things more difficult and tense, or make people feel closer to each other and more in love, based on the astrological influences at play. Mars stands for action and strife, while Venus stands for love and harmony. In the past, these planetary alignments have been linked to changes in how people behaved. Enhanced intuition and emotional strength, your instincts will be stronger, which is one of the most important effects of this moon alignment. In this phase, you may feel like your instincts are stronger and that you are more in tune with the subtle forces around you. If your intuition is stronger, it can help you find your way through problems or take advantage of chances. Whatever you feel or think suddenly, pay close attention. The moon's position is probably affecting them. Higher levels of lunar energy are often linked to better insight and self-awareness, especially for people who are in touch with their spiritual side. One more important result is that it makes emotional energy stronger. Whether you've been holding on to good or bad feelings, the moon's placement can bring them to the surface more strongly. Now is a good time to think about your mental habits and how they affect your relationships and growth as a person. When you know how the moon affects you, you can better control your emotional outbursts or get a clear picture of things that are making you feel confused. Evidence suggests that people's emotions are more likely to change during times when the moon is active. Knowing about these habits can help you handle situations that make you feel bad with more control and understanding. Spiritual opportunities and time to think about yourself on a mental level. This moon alignment can help you become more self-aware and aware of higher things. During this time, you can really connect with your inner self and think about your spiritual journey. Moon energy will help you think about yourself, which will help you connect with your greater purpose and see things that may have been hidden from your conscious mind before. During the mid-September 2024 moon phase, doing certain spiritual routines can help you use the moon's energy for good. This increased energy is a great time to reflect, clean up, and make things happen. When you align with the moon's energy, you can use its power to help your mental and spiritual growth. Spiritual activities to use the moon's power during this time. Meditation, especially practices that focus on balancing and centering, can be very helpful. With so much powerful energy in the air, it's important to keep your inner balance. Your energy can be stabilized by doing a simple grounding meditation. Just focus on your breath and picture roots growing from your body into the earth. During this lunar phase, this practice will help you stay grounded so that you don't get swept away by the inner or outside chaos that may happen. Purifying rituals, like cleaning your space with sage, salt, or crystals, are also very spiritually strong. By doing these practices, you can clear your space of any bad energy that might be there, making room for the moon's good energy. You can feel more linked to the moon's vibrations and in sync with them by clearing your home, workspace, or even your own energy field. According to new research, people who regularly clean their environments say they feel more focused and mentally stable when the moon is full. Keeping a journal is another helpful thing to do during this time. Using the moon's energy to think about yourself can be done by writing down your feelings, thoughts, and plans. Writing in a book can help you deal with your deeper feelings when the moon is full. It can also help you figure out what you need to let go of or grow in your life. Because the moon's energy supports manifestation and change, setting goals can be especially powerful, whether you want to grow as a person, heal, or start over. Using the moon's power to change things, you can handle the strong energy of this lunar phase and use it to your spiritual and personal benefit by doing these spiritual activities. When the moon is in the middle of September 2024, there will likely be big changes in your emotions and energy. If you aren't ready, these changes could be overwhelming. During this moon phase, feelings will come to the surface, making it a more sensitive time. But if you stay in tune with the moon's energy and practice mindfulness, this highly charged time can become a time of healing, finding yourself, and change. Getting used to emotional changes, you could feel a wide range of feelings during this lunar phase, including happiness, sadness, anger, or peace. These feelings will be stronger when the moon is around. So it's important to see these changes as chances for mental growth and release instead of problems. The moon's energy may make you feel emotional waves that seem to appear out of nowhere. Often, these changes in mood are caused by unresolved problems or secret feelings that the moon's power brings to the surface. Now is the time to pay attention to feelings or thoughts that keep coming back, even if you ignored them before. You can work through these feelings and heal and grow emotionally by recognizing and accepting them. It's very important during this time to let yourself feel everything without holding back. According to research, hiding your emotions can make you feel more stressed and anxious, so it's important to accept how you feel. How to handle energy changes in terms of energy. The moon will make changes in your own energy field. As your body reacts to the moon's pull, you may feel energized for a while, and then tired or slow. You can use these ups and downs in energy to your benefit. When you're feeling inspired, do things that require mental clarity or physical effort, like working on a creative project or working out. When you're feeling down, take some time to rest and think. This will help your body and mind get back to normal. Being more aware of this moon phase will be easier if you understand these changes in your emotions and energy. Instead of fighting the changes, go with the flow, knowing that the moon is leading you through an important time of personal growth. Getting ready for the next 48 hours to handle the strong spiritual and emotional energies that will come up when the moon's impact is at its strongest. You need to get ready for the mid-September 2024 moon phase. Making choices about how you will handle this time can mean the difference between feeling stressed and using the energy to grow as a person. Mindfulness training is one of the first things that you can do. Being fully aware of your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without judging them is what this means. Mindfulness helps you pay more attention to how the moon's energy affects you and choose how to react. It is also important to make a sacred place for yourself. It can be a place, like a quiet room in your house, where you can go to think, relax, or just breathe. This area shouldn't have any other things going on, and it should have things in it that help you relax and focus, like plants, candles, or crystals. You can get away from strong energies in the outside world and find peace in a sacred place. It also helps you get closer to your spiritual practices. Methods for grounding and setting intentions will be very important to do grounding exercises right now. Grounding methods, such as walking barefoot on the earth, holding grounding crystals like black tourmaline, or doing yoga, can help you stay in the present moment when the moon's energy makes you feel off balance or restless. These habits help you keep your energy stable, which makes it easier to deal with changes in your energy or emotions. Last, make sure you have clear goals for this lunar time. You will be in tune with the moon's power to change things if you write down what you want to bring into your life or let go of in the next 48 hours. Your intentions help you stay focused on what's important, even when things get crazy. Studies show that during lunar stages, people who make clear goals experience more personal growth and happiness. Take in the energy of the moon. Finally, keep in mind that the next 48 hours may feel intense, but they are also a powerful chance for growth and change. Accept the moon's energy with faith and happiness. If you thought this was helpful, please click the like button and subscribe to Psychonics to get more tips and news. Tell us about your experiences and thoughts in the comments section below. What changes do you think this moon phase will bring? Say this affirmation over and over before you leave. I am in tune with the energy of the universe and open to positive changes. Then, post your comment with this affirmation and let us know how you're feeling. We are here to help you every step of the way as you go through this moon time. Again, thanks for watching and stay tuned for more.